Tlhabane has entered the group chat. Is there even any hope left for our leadership? And Mqhele, what did you do to our girl Hlomu? Hello everybody and welcome to the KMF channel. This is Kay Kritiques. Kay Kritiques is a segment on this channel where we discuss all things South African television. Now, as you all know, the wife is on a 2-week hiatus, but that doesn't mean that we can't talk about it and dissect it and discuss it. And with the new information that I've just discovered, I have so many thoughts and I thought I should just share with you all and get your opinion. Okay, so after reading the teasers and seeing some videos on TikToks, it is confirmed that one, Mqhele and Nkcobo do end up sleeping together, and two, Naledi's abusive ex-boyfriend Tlhabane is back in the picture, and he might actually be the one who sent Naledi that text and the necklace, not Qhawe. What a plot twist. Please also do make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you are the first to see whenever a new video uploads. And also do make sure that you follow the Kay Kritiques page on Instagram so that we can have more discussions on daily. Without any further ado, let us discuss The Wife Season 3. As you can tell by the video that I've posted, we already know that another love interest is going to be introduced, or rather an obstacle for Naledi is going to be introduced. And for me, it's like them bringing the abusive ex in so late in the game is throwing a spanner in the works, and it makes me question that these obstacles that keep coming up for Qhawe and Naledi, are they even worth it at this point? Like, what are we even rooting for? It makes me question, do Qhawe and Naledi really need to get back together? Are they even good for each other? Because also, we have to look at the fact that she is married to Sefako. How are they gonna convince us as the fans that Qhawe and Naledi belong together? How are they gonna bring these two people back together? How are they gonna come back from her being married to Sefako and possibly engaging in a relationship with her ex again? Or are they gonna use Tlhabane as a way for Qhawe to be Naledi's savior and that brings them back together, which isn't romantic to me? I just feel like the writers have ruined such a great story by adding unnecessary things. And for me, it's like watching a train wreck where you know what's about to happen, like watching a car accident and you know what's gonna happen but you have no way of changing it. At this point, we know that they're not gonna reform, they're not gonna rewrite the script, and we just have to watch this mess and sort of see how it's gonna all come together. Also know that there are 60 episodes in this season, and I just, like I've said in the previous video, I feel like they are going to try and bring Qhawe and Naledi together like in the latter part of the episodes, like maybe around the 52nd episode up to the 57th episode. Like around those episodes, and maybe that last week we're gonna get them reconciling and possibly getting together. But for me, I don't see a way in which they can try and make us believe that this is meant to happen and that Qhawe and Naledi belong together, other than most people who watch the show being book readers and knowing that Qhawe and Naledi are supposed to be together, or us being told that Qhawe and Naledi are going to be together because they are the main characters of the show, which I highly doubt it anymore. But for me, it's like, what else is going to convince us that they belong together? Because other than them being a book that was brought to life, there's no other reason why I'm convinced that they should be together. Absolutely no reason why. And on the other hand, a picture of a bloody Mqhele and unconscious Hlomu has been making the rounds on social media, And I really do want to know what that is about. For me, Hlomu's story arc is the most interesting thing about the series. I just want to know, did Mqhele do anything to hurt Hlomu? Did Mqhele hurt anyone? Why is he bloody? Why is Hlomu unconscious? Were they in an accident? What happened? Were they attacked? But I do feel as though Mqhele is still angry about Qhawe and Hlomu sleeping together and conceiving a child. Because I did even mention that the other day when Hlomu was trying to reconcile with him, he did have a sinister look in his eye. He didn't look like he was over it. And maybe he found out something else, or maybe he created something. Because in the past, he has created problems where there were none. Hit her just for not answering her phone. So maybe he just found a reason to be angry at her. And by now, if you do not know, we are gonna bash Mqhele on this channel as much as we can until episode 60. And I already know that whatever it is, it's his fault. Because one thing about me, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down and I'm gonna ride with my girl Hlomu until the very end. And also, like we saw in the teasers, there's even an episode that is, so it is confirmed that they do have sex next week, which is kind of disappointing. I was hoping at least one of them would have the self-control or the discipline to be able to resist. And I also thought that Oli's moral compass would be able to stop her, or even her love for Sambulo would be able to rein her in, or even Mqhele, because he's not a cheater. He's never cheated on Hlomu before. He's done sinister things, but cheating has never been one of them. So I thought maybe he would be able to resist, but unfortunately not. I mean, out of everything that I've ever bashed Mqhele for, I never thought that cheating would be one of those things. I'm actually disappointed. I thought it was better than that. Even though he's done awful things, I did think he was above cheating. At this point, I would have preferred the secret child to this nonsense that's going on right now. On a much more serious note, I just do want to say that stained glass, Nkosana has really ruined such a beautiful story. Like, they took such a beautiful piece of work and stomped it and disrespected it. I do not wish to be Ududu Busani Dube at this moment. And I'm so sure that she doesn't even watch it. Like, I feel like my mental health would suffer such a big toll watching this shit show, which is what it is. Because the actors are there and they're trying to bring these characters to life, but the writing sucks. And even with the intimate scenes, I already know that next week it's gonna be uncomfortable watching Oli and Mqhele have sex. The intimacy writers don't write the scenes well, or maybe the directors don't direct them well, where it's gonna be cringy, it's gonna be uncomfortable. And man, Naledi and Qhawe's story was the easiest story, but you can't even recognize it. It's unrecognizable. Like, they had the easiest book. They barely had any conflict. They faced challenges more together as a couple. They had these little squabbles, but they never really did face a lot of outside drama. Like, the biggest thing in the books was that Naledi felt controlled and that Qhawe felt like he was running after Naledi every single time and decided to stop begging her and kick her out. Like, those were the biggest hurdles that I feel like they had to get through. But most of it was the inner turmoil that they had. Qhawe dealing with his childhood and learning how to love Naledi, and dealing with Oleta's death, and Naledi actually dealing with the fact that her mother abandoned her and all of that, and her realizing that Qhawe is not this innocent man and that he's done things in the past. You know, those were the biggest obstacles that they had to face. Not this, their father going out of his way to make sure that they don't get married. Sefako, Tlhabane was resolved within like the first 2 seconds of the book. and they added too much spice, you know. And I feel like they had the perfect template. The books are there. It's like failing an open book test. Like, how is that possible? Like, you have the books, you have the story, all you have to do is just bring it to life and bring the visual behind the written. You don't have to do a lot. I feel like Naledi choosing Qhawe at her first wedding with Usafako should have been enough conflict, and I would have preferred seeing them facing the obstacles as a couple than seeing her marrying Usafako and turning her back on Qhawe. But yeah, guys, that is my thoughts on The Wife, the snippets that I've seen online, and also what I think is gonna be coming up in the following episodes. Please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and also please do follow Kay Kritiques on Instagram so that we can discuss a bit more about The Wife. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.